Hi, boys and girls. I'm here with our next Football Fever worksheet lesson. I just want to say, with yesterday's worksheet, I realized I am measuring off of an iPad so that I could write on my iPad and you could see it clearer. Your measurements might have been a little bit different because your worksheet's a little bit bigger. So I tried to make my worksheet today a little bigger so that our measurements would be the same. I'm going to do the cheerleader with you today. We're going to measure the length of the cheerleader up and down, and then the width side to side from pom-pom to elbow. Okay, then I'd like you to do the goalpost and the football player on your own. So I'm going to go ahead and get my marker ready there. And let's do the length up and down first. So we line up, just to remind you, you line up at the 0, right where that 0 line starts, and you go all the way to the top. If you could see the top of her, I'm going to actually do the top of her ponytail so we can get it all the way to the top. Looks like approximately 2 and 1, 2, 3/4. Okay? 2 3/4 for the length up and down. And now let's go ahead and measure the width. So we're going to do the longest part of her. So that would be the pom-pom all the way to her elbow. Okay, remember this is not exact. It's like we're doing the best we can here with our little cheerleader. Okay, so we have the 0 at the pom-pom, and we're going to go all the way to our elbow. We're at approximately 1 and 1, 2, 3/4. Okay, it's not exactly there, but it's closest to the, sorry, that should be 3, 1 and 3/4. Okay, so now I want you to go ahead and use your paper ruler from yesterday. You're going to measure the length of the goalpost this way, then the width, fattest end to fattest end, so the top of the goalpost, then the length of the football player. We'll do the bottom, that foot touching the ground to the helmet, and then the width this way, where you would have his foot to his outstretched arm this way. Okay, so go ahead and do that. And then on the next slide, you're going to have your answers to compare with mine. And for homework tonight, I'm announcing that next Tuesday, the 7th, we will have a test on Unit 4. I have put your study guide on the slides, and I have also put the optional unit review. Remember, optional means you don't have to do it, but it also means highly, highly recommended. If you know how to work the problems in the optional review, you will be ready for the test. You'll be ready for it. And that optional review is due on or before Tuesday, April 7th, the day of the test. Okay? Also, remember, if you do that optional review, you will get an extra credit point for the test. Okay? So good luck. Go ahead and measure these, the goalpost and the football player, and see how your measurements compare with mine. And then you can download and print that homework. Okay? Happy measuring.